Jake Moody. Can we just give Jake Moody a moment? I don't think we owe him an apology. I don't think he owes us an apology. But I think that most people are rooting for Jake Moody to do well. I don't have anything against him. I didn't want him to be on the 49ers. Didn't want the Niners to draft him, but that wasn't his fault. He got drafted in the third round. That wasn't his fault. They created unrealistic expectations. And I think, here's what I want to talk about. It's too early to say that Jake Moody is going to be this incredible success for the Bears, but he was really good in his debut. He had one kick blocked, but he was kicking in the rain and the wind, and he nailed that game winner. And they carried him off the field like he was Rudy on their shoulders. And I think that kind of stuff goes a long way. If Moody works out for the Bears, I think you could point to the fact that they didn't draft him, so he didn't come in with all that pressure, but also putting him on their shoulders. I know it sounds kind of like oh my God, like that's some high school stuff. But kickers are mentally fragile. Is that fair to say? I'm mentally fragile. As someone who's mentally fragile, kickers are mentally fragile. You miss a couple of kicks and the team looks at you a certain way and pins a loss on you, it can be hard to come back from that. That's why you need a new scenery. So when they put him on their shoulders, what it means is you're one of us. You're not in the doghouse. You're not a pledge. You're not a second-class teammate. You are officially a Chicago Bear. And they gave him the game ball. So if you want to employ Jake Moody and you're trying to turn his career around and you think that you can breathe life into it, that's how you do it. A lot of positive reinforcement, not the wide receiver going over and smacking the long snapper. So again, if Moody works out for Chicago and the Niners are left over here thinking, why couldn't it work out for us? Now, maybe they don't care because Eddie Pinheiro's so great. Like, wow, Eddie Pinheiro, what a great player. They need to give him a lifetime contract. But if they're trying to figure out for the future, what did we do? How come we weren't the right environment for Jake Moody? Let's go back to the culture of this team. We've talked about it for so long. There's an inner circle on the team. They call it the core. I call it the clique. If you're not in the clique or the core, you're not going to get credit when when the Niners win. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, and download the app now. If you're not in the core and the Niners lose, you very well might get blamed for it. Like we're seeing it right now. The Niners can't run the ball, but it's not Christian's fault because he's in the core. It's everyone else's fault. It's Jake Tonjes' fault for not blocking well enough on the edge. It's Connor Colby's fault for being a rookie at left guard. It's Kittle's fault for being hurt, but it's definitely not Christian McCaffrey's fault. That's the official stance from the team and people close to the team. It was always Jake Moody's fault, when really it was never his fault. He didn't want to get, he didn't ask to be drafted by the Niners. He didn't get asked to get drafted in the third round. He didn't get asked to replace Robbie Gould. He didn't ask to, I can't even speak English. He didn't ask to get drafted by a team that had Super Bowl aspirations. So maybe if the Niners do a little bit better job in the future of not creating an inner clique that gets all the glory and the money and have more of an egalitarian culture where even the kicker is in the inner group, maybe they would do a little bit better. Maybe these are things they could think about. Maybe invite everyone to Cabo next time you go, instead of the guys who can afford it. Hey, we're getting a block of rooms and we want all 53 players there. It seems to me that if the coach, why do I keep going back to Cabo? If the coach is going to vacation with players, it either needs to be all 53 or zero. I don't have that much wisdom in life, but I think that's probably correct. If you're vacationing with some of the players, what are the other players going to think? How come I didn't get invited? I like Cabo. I love tacos. I speak Spanish. He didn't even ask me. I could be translating for Kyle Shanahan on the beach, ordering him margaritas. He didn't even ask me. Does that mean I'm getting cut? Does that mean that I'm not going to get the extension that I asked for? Does that mean that it doesn't matter if I block really hard? If Jake Moody had just been invited to Cabo one time, this all could have been solved. But you know what? They got Eddie Pinheiro, and it doesn't really matter anymore. Although now the Bears got Money Moody.